is our HaShulchan Yerideh Siman Yugimel Sif Yudal Design Day 55 of the Supplemental Arukh HaShulchan Yomi cycle. Yud Dalit. Yesh Yishem, those who say the best of Vlad Ben Bekua, the officer Ben Bekua Zeh, Sheib Nekeva, when it is a female. Chalava Asur Gamkein, its milk is Asur. This is the one of the parents was a Ben Bekua, not the other one. So its milk is also. Since it's half shechted, half not shechted, hare yeshia bemtza simonim. Okay, it's creative, but it's a shach. What am I supposed to do? There is a delay between the two simonim. There's no greater treifa than that. That's the shach. Those who permit the milk, that's the bach. Shena treifa. It's not treif right now. Shena shchita matirosa. The shchita will not permit it. It's not like the case where a limb was extended from the of the fetus, and was going to see some new dollar. Where, in fact, interestingly enough, the milk of that fetus when it is born is also because of the contribution of that aver, of that limb, which is treifa. That's from the treifa basadeh. It's mechitza, which we'll get to when we get there. Ava bekan kov vlad mutter. Here the entire fetus is permitted. There's just no shkita you can do on it. The Rebbe Chaim agreed with the first opinion that it's also the pre chadash kreisel facing to a shore. And then he has died near Ichak the HaShulchan disagrees. Or the Prime Law is like to permit it. The Echav Shalom Melech Shvirim Mamash Kechetchen Shkudin. How can we say that it's considered literally that it's half shechted? Or Ein Tzrichim Shchita Klam Mitzad B'Bekua. It doesn't require Shchita on account of its being B'Kua. But Echav Shalom Melech Shchutim Mamash Heim. Also, how could we say that there? It's considered as if it's actual shechted by Reiksh Nishkat Chetzion Shosimonim. When half of the Simon shechted, it's almost Meir. You're almost going to die very quickly. There's no close the treifa. That's the general principle of treifa. Koshin kamuachayim. Anything which won't survive. Vlada raised a bori. This is quite healthy fetus here. Ulam raised a bori ulam. It's healthy like a hall. In other words, very healthy. How can you consider a treifa? Ella the Indian shchita, just in terms of shchita, he comes here. We say the chetzion ain't tzrichim shchita, since half of the half the yamba does not require shchita. Meldidin is shchita. So every there's a shchita is shchutim. Half of its simonim are like shechted. Lomatzin shchita mechtzis simonim. Who concept shchita for half of the simonim. That which he said it's like Shia. It's not actual Shia. It's just the way we express ourselves. The dam is Shia and Shchita. It's like Shia, like it's laying to Shchita. Ava isn't the other treifa. Shneimah the Avi treifa. Eat treifa. But what powerful plastic you say it's treifa? Magam das Rashi or Magam Li and Shchita look. I'm not getting much time, especially their opinions that Shchita is effective. As we saw, nevertheless, says even though he argues that it should be permitted, can't do it. It's most Achonim agree that it's awesome. Wow. Tesva Ben Bekua Zeh Shabar Baskua. Oh, yeah. This Ben Bekua who is a full, obviously a full Ben Bekua. They had relations with a full Bas Bekua. Okay, which is similar. Hare Vlad on self-called doors come on. They're progeny, the progeny till the end of all time is like them. They need shchita to rabbanon if they spread their legs on the ground. Is supposed to be, but there's no treifas in them. As long as they're not doesn't get mixed in with them, a father, mother who's fruits an animal, which is not a ben pekur or baskua. For the lafech, and the opposite as well. If this you have a ben pekur which can't be fixed. Which had relations because it's half, which had relations with an animal, a regular animal, or ben pekua, or even another ben pekua, I guess. Another ben pekua, yeah, because this one's a half one. There's no takana for the progeny which is born v'chein at so called and so do until the end of all time. Shalom ain't kind simon claim because it's never going to be complete simonim. Some of them are going to be considered shechted. That's for sure. They don't go after the majority of the simonim. In other words, after enough generations, you'll have a majority. Or the minority simonim. If after enough generations, they have minority simonim, depending on the proportions of bemkos and non-bemkos. Don't follow the majority. Because otherwise, you need that the entire simon should require shchita. It's interesting. Okay. Tezayin bemko abba behema the alma nishchita behema shchita kshera. A bemko would have relations with a regular animal, and the animal shechted with a kosher shchita. And when he says labasocha, and you found a fetus in that, feel ben tisha chai nita b'shchita sim kshar bemkua. It's even if it's even if you find a 9-month term fetus inside, because minute with the shit of his mother, kshar ben pekua. Below meaning we don't say arei mitzad avi ben tzarich shchita. What about for the father's side doesn't cause shchita? Then it's got mitzad imo in tzarich shchita. Because his mother's side also not requires shchita. So you ben pekua the imo ganke because the ben pekua is his mother's side because the mother that you found inside the mother. But a regular animal, which I alleged the baspua, the shchita baspua, and the baspua was shechtik. Nish is bar mirabanan tzirich shchita because we said mirabanan requires shchita. Needs to have flying a fetus inside. Ain't not going to have flat. This fetus has no weight, so the shchita simo lo ilo minatora the shchita dami. The shchita in the mother was not effective for it because the mother was raised very shechted. Shchitasa as if a raised shechted. Shchitasa ain't mirabanan. The Muslim rabbinic. She does that more alone. She of its own it doesn't have. Because the part from its mother's side is if it's very shechted. Now, like somebody argues in this. If the fetus is found to be 9 months alive or dead, or ben ches or 8 months, or less. You might say that, well, if it's less than if it's 8 months or less, it's like the limb of the mother, one of the limbs of the mother. This limb is like half of it is permitted, half not permitted, adain yet. We have to consider this further. Nearly shadain ain't a bar shchita. Perhaps when it's not suitable for shchita, you can't divide it. Because it's literally like the ape of the mother, and the bracket says it's interesting. There's a shita which was not brought down on halacha here, and lots of people arguing that there's no din that ben pekua doesn't have halacha fleshik, and therefore there will be issue of basa b'cholov in the ben pekua, but he doesn't seem to bring it down. So I assume he just dismisses it out of hand. I don't remember who holds that way, but it's not explicit Gemara anywhere. Some rishon somewhere, which again I don't think most of the posts can bring down, but some posts can hold that way. That's it for today.